It's begun.
Trust!
It's begun.
I feel like I've written this so many times that I feel like it's time for you to like this.
It's like you don't even have to ask me twice. I'm here for it, here for it, here for it. Well, the world is on fire.
I got really excited about that.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Your consistency in viewership is just the most touching thing.
I do practice gratitude on a daily basis, and I am quite grateful for these folks here.
That was a dove of gratitude.
It is, and that's his grateful thoughts flying into the ether to return to him later.
This is day 8.
I know.
I thought that was falling, but it wasn't.
It wasn't, no. It's because you caught it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Watch out!
Ah, but I caught that too. Space, are you there?
You catch my drift?
No, those are much more difficult and slippery. So, by the way, space behind us, space inside us, space within, space without. So, just so you know, we are on day 8, as we've already stated, and that means there are 5 more days to go of CHRYSALIS. It's important that you understand we are... Finish my sentence.
Happy to have you here, and we are...
He gets it. So overjoyed that it is...
our privilege to accompany ourselves tonight.
And I couldn't have said it better.
Myself. So what we're going to do here is just kind of remind you what happened last time, and what happened last time was...
Oh, should I go?
I think you should go.
Okay, so we all remember the cosmic radiation storm that assaulted the otter in space. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And so our crew...
Oh, no.
Wow, Santa can't even handle the radiation. So our crew hunkered down in the engine room. There was a little bit of bonding, you know, time under pressure, awkward Christmas dinner, eating together, blah, 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 blah. You get it. And then...
Lo and behold, everything's fine, right?
Yeah, except...
No, there's an issue with the port side thruster.
That was the din of a busted thruster.
I have already eaten din, so I'm going to start reading.
Okay.
Interior cockpit. Later. Fox and Evans have joined Al-Zurani in the cockpit. On her console, the thruster display reveals electrical failure to circuitry on that port side hall thruster.
The radiation has taken rotation function offline.
Evans.
Meaning?
Al-Zurani.
Meaning it's going to be a hell of a time landing.
Evans.
But you can do it.
Al-Zurani.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Fox. Then fix it. Al-Zurani huffs, frustrated. Fox overcoms. Hang tight, folks. We're stalled, but once again, you can thank Al-Zurani for having our backs. In the cargo hold, Zed descends the ladder. He notices the geode is vibrating. So much so, it has shaken free from one of its tethers. Changes detected down here. Nervous, Zed hurries to the geode, hearing a humming from inside. Zed starts humming along with the geode as he resecures it. What is it? Says Fox. Zed turns around back to his workstation to grab his spectrometer. Turns back to the geode. It has stopped vibrating, but... uh-oh. There's now a hairline crack running down the middle. Oh, potential catastrophe, says Zed. Come again? From Fox. As Zed finishes scanning the geode for radiation leaks, determining there are none. Or not, says Zed. Moments later in the common area, a meeting in process. Al-Zurani, Fox, and Evans. Displayed on the plasma screen, Zed in the cargo hold. It's a hairline crack, 3 feet in length, running vertically. I assumed the worst, but my readings confirm there are no changes to the environment. No danger.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I can assure you, my spectrometer is state-of-the-art. Remember, I invented it. So we're fine, says Fox. For now, we seem to be. Fox noting Al-Zurani shaking her head. Great. Keep us updated. Regularly.
We are venting it.
Excuse me? Says Evans. I take issue with that also.
I'm not risking my ship or our lives.
Al-Zurani leaving the common area to the aft hallway.
We are evacuating the cargo hold.
By all means, come and get me, but I will put up a fight. On screen, Zed turns back to the geode.
Stop her!
Girl might be right, says Fox. I hate to admit.
This is my mission. God damn it! That means it's my call!
Evans is after Al-Zurani. Tired but diligent, Fox follows. On the plasma screen, Zed stands at the geode investigating the fracture, but he suddenly recoils, shielding his face.
In the otter's aft hallway, Evans catches Alzarani as she reaches the ladder to the cargo hold.
Misha!
He grabs her shoulder, spins her around. Alzarani keeps her elbow in tight and pops a fist at Evans's eye. He falls back into Fox. We see Bukowska through the engine room door, hiding out, as Alzarani lifts up the hatch, stepping down. In the Otter's cargo bay, Alzarani slides down the ladder and hits the floor. We all hear Zed groaning in pain off-screen.
Zed?
Cautiously approaching the geode, holding her arms close to her body, cold. She steps up to the geode, colder and colder the closer she gets. We can see her breath. She notices black glimmer inside the rock, the crack larger than before. Alzarani retreats quickly, catches peripheral movement, turns to it, and finds Zed on his knees, groaning.
Oh, you should leave now. Get out!
Suddenly, he's charging her. Alzarani gasps. Embedded in his cheek and temple, small black shards of crystal. Zed pushes her away, toward the ladder.
Quickly!
Alzarani, flustered, frightened. She flees back up the ladder as Zed chases her away.
Seal me in!
In the Otter's aft hallway, reaching the top of the ladder, Alzarani meets Fox, who helps her up, then closes the hatch.
What's going on?
He's quarantining himself. The hatch seals. In the Otter's common area, moments later. Zed's face close to the camera as he addresses the crew through the TV screen. Bukowska has joined, still drunk. Whipped Evans stands far from Alzarani.
Well, here's what we know so far. The crystals are what harbor the radioactive power, but they are not emitting it yet. Whatever caused this rupture to expand and explode outward, I have not deciphered.
A pause.
How is your face? Asks Fox.
Well, cosmetically intriguing, but I feel unaffected. Still, we don't know what might now reside within my soma, so it's best.
Right, says Fox.
Zed, the cargo base temperature is dropping steadily. Why?
Yes, that.
We see him return to the geode, wielding a geothermometer.
I don't know why.
What exactly are we dealing with here? Says Fox.
Abstract hybridizations within the geode's composition lead me to speculate it is from another galaxy, or perhaps another dimension.
Evans, nursing a black eye with ice, looks to Fox.
He's crazy.
He is a liability.
We're proceeding as planned. Get us to the moon.
If we continue...
I know what could happen.
What about wanting to live?
Well, I will not vent one of my own into space. Not while he's still breathing.
Alzarani thinking on that.
Don't get any ideas. Repair the ship.
Furious, Alzarani exits to the cockpit, passing Evans. I need him.
Evans.
Fox snaps at him.
Fine.
He leaves.
What do I do? Do what you want.
Bukowska pulls a vodka pouch from her pocket and sips.
The pilot is playing both sides. Wouldn't you be?
In the Otter's cockpit, Alzarani returns to her seat. She quickly pulls up her access to the cargo hold, and her finger hovers over the emergency jettison button to eject Zed and the geode.
In the forward hall, Evans heads to the cockpit as Bukowska opens the hatch to descend to the bunk room. Cockpit, Evans enters. Deterred, Alzarani closes the cargo hold controls, pulls out the owner's manual to research her repair.
I need comms back.
Nice try. He laughs. She's already on her feet, no more messing around. She crowds him.
Ordinarily, I'd have a mechanic on board, a role I believed one of you was playing when we launched. If you think for 1 second I'm qualified to perform surgery on my ship without guidance, I'd just as soon put you out there on the wing.
Evans gulps. Fine. Just don't punch me again.
Thank you.
Alzarani backs off and sits down. She turns off the ship's engines. Outside this Otter, it powers down, the wing thrusters going dark. In the bunk room, Bukowska kneels on the floor next to Park, still tucked into his bunk. She watches him intensely, sipping vodka. Uncomfortable for us. Then, her thick forefinger grazes his cheek and fixes his hair. In the aft hallway near the airlock, Alzarani, helped by Evans, gets suited into her EVA. Fox enters. You been out there before?
Twice. For leisure.
Then you're a natural. Alzerani bites her tongue, unsure of that. In the bunk room, Bukowska's mouth agape like a cave person. Park's blanket untucked, her deep arm into his trousers, groping around. She peeks for anyone spying. Then we see Park's head tick. Bukowska noticed, rips her hand away, stands fearful. After a beat, Park opens his eyes.
In the Otter's bunk room, moments later, one of Park's eyes is grotesque with split vessels. He's seated upright in bed, boots on. Fox is descending the ladder with her medkit. She sees Bukowska.
Christmas miracle. He just woke up? Yes,
She reaches Park's bunk.
He's not flying my ship.
says Alzerani over comms. Obviously, replies Fox. How you doing, Park?
Park doesn't speak. We're not sure if he's registering words. Fox clicks on a flashlight and begins examining his pupillary responses. In the Otter's aft hallway, Alzerani fastens her EVA helmet. Evans stands by, holding a replacement circuit board, which Alzerani gently places into her suit's pocket. She nods to Evans, who nods back, and then moves to the airlock door.
Entering airlock.
In the Otter's bunk room, Fox clicks off the flashlight.
Hungry, says Park.
Surprised he spoke, Fox looks to Bukowska, who nods and exits to go make him food.
You took quite a hit. Do you remember?
Park doesn't answer.
You're in space right now. Do you remember that?
She waits, snaps her fingers by his ear. Park sends a strong backhand to her cheek, stunning us. He just looks at her.
Head hurts.
A beat.
Sure, says Fox.
He covers his face with his hands, in pain. She watches him. Then he stands up.
You shouldn't.
He ignores her, exiting.
In the aft hallway, Evans works on his tablet, restoring Alzerani's comms.
Alzerani, as soon as you're out there, I reconnect you.
In the airlock, machine thrumming as the airlock depressurizes.
If I hear so much as a lick of conversation not concerning Hall effect thrusters.
Yeah, I know.
A small red light on the wall switches to green, giving Alzerani the go to open the outer airlock door.
She does.
She does.
She does, doesn't she?
She did.
She did.
She
did.
She did.
She did.
Okay.
She does.
Well, that all being said,
I think there was a clatter outside. Space is the final frontier. Does that put us there tonight?
I think that's copywritten.
Oh, okay. Well, then scratch that. Erase from the records. We will navigate ordinarily throughout simple space until we meet again. It has been a pleasure. It has been a privilege.
And it has been
Enough.
the 8th day of Chrysalis.
That. It's actually been that. So thank you. Bye.